crown on. I put it on all the eyes, we doing house call.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Washington Mystics. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
All right, fellas, what kind of things should we be paying attention to moving forward in the season?
I would say how the playoff picture starts taking shape and which teams start to gain more traction as a top seed.
And for me, I'm looking forward to the trade deadline, see if any teams want to make a big splash and which teams decide to sell and play for the future.
Go. Tip-off goes to Washington. Pass to Iriafen. Austin. She's guarded by Shepard. Now Citron. Clock at 6. Scott. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Now Lloyd, pass to Gumbawale. Smith. Shepard up top. There's the triple. And it's Iriafen with the rebound. Here's the Mystics with the ball. That one drops for her.
Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice opportunity was there. Perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
Now here's Beckers.
Gumbawale. To the Shepard, guarded by Austin. And good that time.
Because Gumbawale draws so much a pick and roll game, she's more than happy to facilitate.
Start.
They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
And it's Austin. Into the game for basketball. Scott. The ball and gets the bucket.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
Gumbawale with it. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
It's Sonia Citron on the wing.
Off target from outside. The Wings trail.
And here's Beckers.
Pass to Gumbawale.
That kick out to Beckers.
Shot clock at 6. Off target with the 3.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 for 5 from the floor here early.
Now here's Citron.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Lloyd. The 3 ball. The Mystics pull it in. Austin. Iriafen, covered by Smith. Back to Austin. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, you all see that painted area. It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
The Mystics leading. To the paint.
Good, and it's Sonia Citron picking up the assist.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Agumbawale. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer Beckers. And it's Iriefin with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not good defensive coverage that time. But he got lucky.
Inside. Shepard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Lloyd. Out of bounds. It'll be Mystics ball.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
28. And here's Washington. Inside. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Screens the three-pointer.
Well, with an accurate and smooth three-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
Scott drills it from outside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
With the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their pass.
Now here's a good play. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
It's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if she continues to miss those kinds of shots.
One player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her.
Now here's Beckers.
Clock at 4. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Mystics.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
Pass to Iriefin.
Out to the wing. Down low. And the shot goes in.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Beckers.
Now here's Agumbawale.
Defended by Citron. Paige Beckers from outside.
The shot, no good.
She's jacked up a number of threes, but her accuracy has just not been there. If you ask me, it's time to try something new.
Pass to Austin.
Citron.
Screen by Austin. Shoots the 3.
And Sonia Citron with the trifecta.
Defensively, they've been a step slow early on.
Allowing too many open shots. They've seemed a little sluggish.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. They get it again. Outside Agumbawale. Lloyd. And another miss by Dallas.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Citron for 3. Rebound Dallas. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's Agumbawale. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
As fearless as they come, Agumbawale with 0 issues scoring inside. We don't see that in a lot of guards.
From the arc. It's hauled in by Smith.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
The putback. And it's Austin with the rebound. And here's Washington. It's a 13-point game.
Now here's Citron.
7 points in the game. The tray. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Austin.
Muscling her way in for the board. Austin using her instincts.
Here's Agunbowale. The jump shot.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. Absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
In an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. The Mystics on top. They lead by 13. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter two. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Mystics really take control here.
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Now here's Clark. Misses the three. On the wing, Emily Angsler. She's covered by Clark. Now Sutton. The three. The rebound by the wings. Outside Agunbowale. From the top of the key. That's no good, and she's now missed two and made two. To the wing on the left. And the three off target. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
When the Wings won the 2025 draft lottery, there was no doubt about who they'd be taking.
No, zero. It was always going to be Paige Bueckers, a franchise-changing talent. Bueckers brings tons of fanfare, and she's expected to make a major immediate impact.
Well, we know Agunbowale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
To the inside. Banked in off the glass.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Segrist.
That one falls, coming off Arike Agunbowale's nice feed.
A true three-level scorer, Segrist is accurate from just about anywhere on the floor.
Washington calls timeout. Washington. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Pass to Citron.
McCowan inside. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brings it from beyond the arc.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Agumbawale. It's a 13-point game. Let's go with a three. It is not good. She's made half of her 6 attempts.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Shot clock at 5.
Citron, shot is good.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
And that one drops for her.
You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Outside Citron.
The three-pointer, no good.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Pass to Agumbawale. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
And here's Citron.
Launches a three, and she's still waiting to make her first shot of the night. Now 0 for 4. Clark outside, down low. Here's Segrist. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
As intelligent as anyone in this league with the ball, Clark, I mean, she's always going to find the open teammate.
Outside Citron.
There's a screen by McCowan. The Mystics again can't hit. Dallas trailing here. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Quality display of court vision from Clark. Her team is simply better when she's out on the floor.
Citron for 3. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
McCowan defending.
The wing. There's a 3.
Citron grabs the miss.
You can tell she thought that ball.
She's just shaking after that miss.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Clark outside. Back to Agumbawale. That's for Clark.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Angsler with it. Pass to McCowan. Over Segrist. McCowan, no good. And it's the Wings ball. They trail by 11.
And how about the consistency of Tierra McCowan over the course of her career? It's been impressive.
Every season in this league, 6'7" center has averaged between 10 and 12 points. Between 7 and 9 boards. McCowan is someone you can truly rely on.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Now here's Agumbawale. No good with the triple.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Pass to Angsler. McCowan. Off the mark there with the 3. To the paint. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
The Mystics with the lead. The three.
A rebound by Segrist.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
There's another one to add to her total. She's shooting 7 for 15.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
And the Wings call time here. It's Dallas now. 9-point game.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
It's Sonia Citron on the wing.
6 on the shot clock.
Back to Austin. A rebound by Beckers.
Now here's Clark. She's tightly guarded. Inside, Lloyd.
Defended by Citron.
Pass to Clark.
Shepard. Paige Beckers from outside. Citron grabs the miss. Here's Iriafin. Outside Citron.
No good on the three. And here is Lloyd. Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. Beckers, defended by Citron. Left side, Lloyd for three. Rebounded by the Mystics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Fires from 18. That shot off the mark. And so we wrap up the first half. Mystics ahead, up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. The third quarter about to get underway here.
And you have to like what we're seeing from Citron.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down. And so far, they haven't found the answer for her. And there might not be one.
The Wings trail.
Looking at the Mystics, they're coming off of their worst record in over a decade.
Yeah, so they shook up the roster a bit, went younger. They'll lean on their vets to help bring the youth along because this team has a lot of up-and-coming talent that's really exciting.
That kick out to Beckers.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Chance to check out what's coming up for the Dallas Wings. On Tuesday, they're going to go back home to host the Atlanta Dream. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Fever.
And you know, for that matchup with the Mercury, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Who's going to get the little things done, guys? That's what I'm looking for.
Austin, she's guarded by Shepard. From 8, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Now here's Austin. 8 points for her. 4 on the clock. Beckers with the block. Pass to Gumbawale. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Beckers sinks the three-pointer.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Now here's Citron. She's got 16. Releases. Shepard pulls it in.
Well, the team has gotten it done in spite of her performance. She's still 0 for everything from the field.
Pass to Gumbawale. From outside the arc. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. Iriafin, covered by Smith. Pass to Austin. Citron. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside Agumbawale. Jacks up a 3. The kick out to Beckers. Pass to Gumbawale. The shot is good. Beckers making the play.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond the arc in the second half.
And that's just what the doctor ordered, and they're really using that prescription to their advantage. You know, those 3-point bombs will really erase this deficit quickly if they keep it up.
And we weren't math majors, but 3 is more than 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
6 to shoot. Pass to Austin. Over Shepard. That misses off the backboard. Here's Dallas now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Back to Gumbawale. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these 3s.
Citron, no good.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you could see she really wanted to answer that made 3 with a 3 of her own.
Now here's Beckers.
Enrique Agumbawale on the wing. And again, it's Dallas converting. And it's it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Here's Austin over Shepard, and she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First round pick back in 2022. What do you like about Shakira Austin's game, Brian?
Well, I love how she uses her length to her advantage. She's 6'5" and doesn't jack up a bunch of threes. Her goal is to own the paint and be physical down low.
And she can't get the first one.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
And she can't hit the second.
Waived back in 2022, Alana Smith has had quite the rise.
Journey it's been. She's basically out of the league. Forward to tour. She's starting in WNBA Finals games as a key member of the Lynx. The Australian never gave up on her dreams.
Citron guarded now by Agundawale. And another miss by Washington. Becker's outside. And the 3 ball is good.
This just doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. No intensity out there.
The Mystics trailing. Scott covered by Lloyd. Pass to Austin. Outside for Citron. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
With that 3, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Up top of Gumbawale. And again, it's the wings from deep.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
Pass to Iriafen. Outside Citron. Sonia Citron missing again.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. Right back to that shot.
Here's Agumbawale. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
Pass to Citron.
Yep, that goes.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. The 3-pointer off the mark.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game. And it's been tough to see.
Pass to Agumbawale. Takes the 3. That shot off. And Washington has possession.
Now Citron. Iriafen.
And here's Austin for the lead. That's in.
Coming off an assist from Kiki Iriafen.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Wings trail.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Segrist, covered by Iriafen.
Alicia Clark on the wing. Lets the three fly. The Mystics pull it in. Here's Angsler. Pass to McCowan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
And here's Segrist, covered by Iriafen. Becker's outside.
Beyond the arc.
And it's Iriafen with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Nice work by Angsler there, using her size inside to draw the foul.
2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
A stat sheet stuffer. Emily Angsler can score, rebound, and block shots.
That misses, so she splits the free throws. And the ball out of play, the Wings will have it. And the Wings making a change here.
Number 10, James.
To end the drought. And she drops that one in.
That's just showing off right here, guys. She is too good with the crossover.
The Mystics with the lead.
Outside Citron.
Pass to Onion Wade. It's good from long range.
The three-point shot's been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've done a good job of creating good looks from outside, and now they've really got it going.
Now here's Clark. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Pass to McCowan.
Citron for three.
McCowan buried from outside, but I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It was close.
The previous play is under review.
Turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if she released the ball before the buzzer.
You know, there's a lot of basketball still left to play. Some might say, can we skip the replay review this time around? But, you know, honestly,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Anything can happen, Tim. They want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process up with the replay review center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
yeah, the key is just get it right.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Mystics ahead, up 2. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Citron. Angstler the screen. Offensive rebound. Outside Citron. Sonia Citron missing again.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half. Well, we know about Clark and her three-point exploits, but she also has the ability to beat you closer to the hoop.
Outside Citron. Pass to McCowan.
Sutton. That's good, and it's Tierra McCowan with the assist.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from three, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
There's Agumbawale with the three. And again, it's the wings from deep.
She has a lot of points from long range this half. She's taking advantage of a tired defense.
Outside for Citron.
And the Mystics hit again from deep.
And you can see her confidence rising bucket after bucket from long range.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Wrist outside.
And again, it's Dallas converting.
I love the confidence from Segrist. So good at rising, firing, and hitting.
Outside Citron.
There's a screen by McCowan. The three is up.
Outside Citron.
Good on the three-point shot.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They set a pick. Enrique Agumbawale drives in, and the shot goes down.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Pass to McCowan.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip and really made the defense work.
Clark outside.
Now Segrist.
She's guarded by Angstler.
Left side Segrist.
From 20 feet out. Sutton with the rebound.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
To the middle.
McCowan.
The rebound by the wings. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Agumbawale. Defense right on her.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
Inside. And Angstler gets it to go.
Well, you love the combination of skill and power that Angstler brings to the court.
The wings trail. Up top, Agumbawale.
Segrist.
Back to Agumbawale.
Screen by Segrist.
From deep. The wings with another miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Pass to McCowan.
For three. Enrique Agumbawale pulls it in.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
And another miss by Dallas. Now Sutton. Launches it. The rebound by the Wings. Ogunbowale with it. Pass to Segrist. On that time, beautiful shot.
They're on track here in the second half after a very shaky first. Their field goal percentage is steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in the first half.
And it's the Wings ball. Trailing here by 8. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. From 18 feet away, connects. The jumper drops.
You gotta like the focus that they're showing here in the second. I see a lot more effort here as well, and that's what you want to see.
Pass to Sutton. Here's Angsler, covered by Segrist. Just 4 to shoot. Angsler, no good.
They've had the edge in rebounding all night long. None bigger than right there.
And in a close game, those hustle plays can really make all the difference.
Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. Pass to Sutton. Lets it go from deep. The Mystics rebound. Citron for 3. It's not going to go for her. And it's the Wings ball. 6-point game. With the step back, here's Ogunbowale. Rebounded by the Mystics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to McCowan. Yes, great play by Sonia Citron to set it up.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Dallas calls timeout. Both teams changing it up here. Now here's Ogunbowale, defended by Citron. Count that bucket.
Well, the best scorers oftentimes have an inside and outside game, and Ogunbowale flashes signs of both.
Pass to Austin. The rebound by the Wings.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
There's Ogunbowale with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
No stranger to big buckets. Is anyone surprised to see Ogunbowale come through for her team?
Right wing. Here's Austin. Shepard pulls it in. Here's
the Wings with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's a Bumawale. That kick out to Beckers. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
So it's Washington now. Pass to Austin. Over Shepard. Nails it.
What a clutch bucket by Austin. Ready to deliver.
Dallas calls timeout. That kick out to Beckers.
Sinks it! And she has brought them within 2 points.
Good recognition from Wale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Up top, it's Austin. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to be on Jessica Shepard.
I like how Austin answers the defense's intensity, going right at them.
Shakira Austin. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
From the inbound. Yes!
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5. So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. From deep 3-point range, No good. So the Mystics win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but it's a win nonetheless.
And I think the fans gave them an emotional boost they really needed down the stretch. This crowd was with them all the way.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
And we'll see you next week.